This is Jason Zygmont from the Treehouse in Nashville, Tennessee. We are plating some beautiful wild Virginia fluke here. We've just lightly cured it with some salt and pounded it flat. And now we're just putting it on the base of the plate. We're going to plate everything on top of it. We're going to garnish with a vinaigrette made from Nduja, which is a spicy fermented sausage from Calabria in Italy. It's also got a little bit of white wine, some bay leaf thyme, lots of garlic, and it's been emulsified with just a touch of olive oil to give it a nice sheen to it. It has a nice little bit of spiciness to it and a lot of acidity as we've added quite a bit of lime juice to it. Next, we're going to add a little bit of texture to the dish. This is fried sourdough starter. It is the fermented flour and water base that gives sourdough bread its characteristic sour flavor. We've just piped it into a deep fryer through a piping bag, deep fried it until it's golden brown, and then lightly seasoned it with salt. This kind of makes it a little bit of like it's kind of a panzanella-y element with all the Italian elements running through this dish. Next, we're going to garnish with a little bit of raw radish, some beautiful icicle radish from Rocky Glade Farm here in Nashville. We're dressing it simply with parsley oil, a little bit of lime juice, and a touch of salt. We're just going to arrange the radish evenly across the top of the fish, kind of place it on there, giving everything a sense of height. We don't want it to lay too flat. Just evenly across the fish, you're trying to imply that everything should be eaten together. You want nice even bites spread out across the plate. We shave these on a mandolin into a large container of ice water, and that's what causes it to curl slightly like this. So again, just a little bit of lime juice, parsley oil, and salt. Next, we're going to garnish with a little bit of Thai basil. Probably most familiar with Thai basil. If you ever go to a Vietnamese restaurant, it's one of the garnishes that you can add to your bowl of pho. It is a really bright, kind of aromatic form of basil. It has a nice citrus note to it and a really faint hint of mint in the background. It's quite strong, so you don't want the pieces to be too large, so we just tear it up into very fine little pieces. Again, spread it out across the plate, implying that everything should be eaten together. Yeah, that looks like a nice amount. Then next, we're going to add these beautiful little arugula blossoms. And as the name implies, they are the flowers of an arugula plant. They have a really nice light peppery note that is, quite common with arugula, but it also has a nice floral note to it. It's not too overpowering, but it will provide a nice counterpoint to the heat and spice in the Nduja vinaigrette. Next, we're going to garnish with a little bit of grilled leek powder. This is just leeks heavily grilled, dehydrated, and pureed. It's going to give you a nice bitter counterpoint to the sweet basil and the sour flavors in the Nduja vinaigrette, and give you a nice smoky element too. Not too heavy, just kind of in the background. We'll finish with just a spray of lime juice and a little bit more parsley oil. And then the last bit will just be a bit of fleur de sel, some nice Maldon sea salt to pick up the flavors of everything on the plate. And that is it.